Hi everyone, welcome to drama for week 4. So far this term we have been learning about drama. So we know that drama is mostly about acting or telling a story, but using lots of different ways to tell a story or get a message across to an audience. We've been learning so far about the drama form that's called mime, and we know that mime is, again, it's a way of telling a story or telling a message, but when you're miming something, you're not allowed to talk. You can make some sound effects, but like we talked about last week, you have to be quite sneaky if you're making sound effects for different things, and we saw Nicole doing that last week in the video we watched. We saw that she often makes sound effects, but she's really sneaky about how she does it. So then we need to think about how when we're miming, we can mime different things. And we've practiced miming different routines this term. And we practiced miming the box, the balloon, the flower, and then we've also had a go at miming everyday activities. And we've learnt that when we're doing those different miming routines, that it's really important to make sure that our actions are what we call over-exaggerated, which means that we make them really, really big so that our audience can understand what it is that we're trying to tell them or what it is that we're trying to show them. Today we will be learning about a new drama form, and it's called improvisation. Now, improvisation is basically a fancy word for pretending. So today we're going to be pretending to be 4 different animals that we would find on a farm. So firstly, what you're going to be doing is you're going to imagine life on a country farm. After you've had a big think about what life would be like on a country farm, you're going to practice improvising different farm animals. Then finally, you're going to film yourself acting out the 4 different animals. So what animals will we be improvising? The first animal that we're going to improvise is a horse. As you're improvising a horse or pretending to be the horse, I want you to think about how a horse moves and how a horse sounds. So you need to maybe think about that and then use that in your acting or your improvising for today's lesson. After you've finished improvising the horse or pretending to be the horse, you're going to have a go at pretending to be the cow. I want you to think about how big the cow is and how much space the cow takes up. Maybe you could show us what the cow eats, or how the cow eats, or how the cow moves, or what sort of activities maybe the cow gets up to. The third animal that we're going to be thinking about today is the rooster. Now, I want you to think about what the rooster would be doing with its wings. And then I also want you to think about what sounds a rooster makes. The other thing I want you to think about when you're acting out the rooster is how much space, again, does a rooster take up? Because obviously a rooster is quite a bit smaller than the cow. So how can you use your whole body to show how big or how small the rooster is? The last animal you're going to improvise today is a pig. So I want you to think about what sort of things a pig likes to do. How could you improvise this? Now, I know that a pig often likes mud or being dirty or eating food scraps. So think about how could you show those things that a pig likes to do. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to click on this link, and I want you to watch this video with Mr. Tim, and you can practice improvising the animals on the farm through that video with Mr. Tim. After you've done that, you're going to have a go now at using what you've learned in improvising and acting to make a little video of yourself acting out the horse, the cow, the rooster, and the pig. So you'll need to record a video of yourself on the next slide, of yourself acting out those 4 animals. But before you make your video, I want you to go and I want you to really practice acting the animals out and think about how you can use your whole body to be the animal. So how can you use your whole body to really show which animal you're being? After you've uploaded your video on the next slide, you can go and show your brilliant improvising or pretending to someone in your family, and I want you to ask them to guess what animal you are being. most importantly, have fun. And you can add your video onto this slide here. Okay, have fun everybody. See you next week.